When you think about money, you realize that it's neutral. Money isn't inherently good or bad. It's just neutral. It has no emotions, right? But it's us that put the emotion on the money. We're the ones that are labeling it good, bad, I deserve it, I don't deserve it. We're the ones putting all these emotions on the money. When the money is actually neutral, it has no good or bad tendencies. So when you realize this, you realize you're the one with the power, you're the one with the ability to change that perspective and attract money to you. Hey there, I'm Dina and welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to talk to you about how to make money your best friend. All right, I want to say real quick before we get started that I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. This is just my own personal beliefs on spirituality and money and abundance, and it's what's worked for me. So I'm sharing my story in hopes that you can learn something from it. So to give you a little bit of background and history of myself and my relationship with money, a long time ago, I thought money was evil. I thought it was bad. I thought it was all this materialistic drive to have money. And I valued people. I valued love and relationships in my life. And I thought if you're a good, moral person, you don't need money because money could corrupt you. I thought money gives you this power that makes you evil and bad and just want things, kind of like Gollum in, the Lord of the Rings, where you're just like, money, money, my precious. But in reality, money is this beautiful thing that can give you freedom. It gives you love that you can share with others. It allows you to be even more giving. And so at the time, I had these kind of conflicting views. Here I thought money was this evil, bad thing that could corrupt me. I thought it represented this materialistic, selfish point of view. And I wanted to be a good person. I valued love and people. And I didn't think they went together. But I also desired and craved freedom in my life. And to really get freedom, you need money. Money represents this beautiful ability to take care of yourself, to be free from the system. And if you have money, you can share even more. You can share more experiences with people. You can give more to your family. Money gives us the ability to thrive, to do the things that we want. It's a necessary part of life. So remember this moment specifically where one day I was at work and my coworker and I were just chit-chatting, and I was talking about taking a vacation and how fun that would be and how, the freedom to be able to just go and to take off and go wherever would be so cool. And then I stopped and I said, well, I can't afford that. I couldn't do that. And my friend was like, why not? Why couldn't you afford it? Figure it out. Save up. Get another job. Find a way to make it happen. Life's about experiencing. And if you want to experience this, do it. And I really just kind of froze and I was like, why did I say that? Why do I think I can't afford that? That is kind of ridiculous when I say it out loud. And I had gone around my whole life with these beliefs that I never even examined. I never looked at them and said, whoa, this came out of my mouth. This is a deep belief that I have, that I can't afford this vacation, that I don't deserve this vacation. And so from that moment on, I really started to examine my thoughts and my feelings about money. And I started paying attention to the words coming out of my mouth, the things that I was really believing in my heart. And so the first step into making money your best friend is to first realize your relationship with money. What are your current beliefs? What do you really think you deserve? Start paying attention to those thoughts, those feelings that you have about money. The other thing that you need to realize about making money your best friend is that money comes to those who are energetically abundant, who believe that they deserve this money, who are radiating love for money. And when you're stuck in this fear, lack, scarcity mindset, you're not radiating, this abundant energy vibe. You're not the vibration of money. You're the vibration of lack and scarcity. And so when you learn to change that energy around you, that vibration, that signal that you're sending out to money, you'll start slowly attracting it to you. To become an energetic match for money, you have to start loving money. Stop repelling it and being afraid of it. Every time when I check my bank account now, I get excited, no matter how much is in there. I try and push away those fearful thoughts around money. When I check my bank account, I smile and I get giddy and I'm like, oh, I love you, money. You're always there for me. Thank you for supporting me. Try and get into that feeling of love for money. When you think about money, picture it like a loved one. Think of it like your best friend or your family member or your partner. I talk to money the way I would talk to my partner. I wake up and I say, ooh, good morning, money. I love you. Thank you for always being there for me and supporting me. You have to really develop this relationship, this energy around money where you're not scared of it. When you're sending money love, you're creating this energetic match for it to come to you. It wants to come to those who are a vibrational match. So if you're always afraid of money, you're repelling it from yourself. When you change your vibration around money to this loving, flowing energy of support and love, you know that you're going to attract more to you. You're not afraid of money anymore. Now, this may seem weird for you to hear me say love money. Maybe it's a little out there for you, but just try it. Try waking up every morning when you get up, say, oh, I love you, money. Good morning, money. Thank you for being there for me. You're always there for me. You're always supporting me. And do the same thing when you go to bed. Thank money. Thank money for being there for you, for always being there when you need it, to always flowing to you. Try and picture it like a loved one. And anytime you hear yourself with those scarcity mindsets, try and picture a loved one's face and say, would I say this to this person or feel this way about them? No, you wouldn't. And so if you can tap into that love feeling for money like you do someone you really care about, you're going to change your vibration around money from this fearful mindset to this loving mindset. When you make money your best friend, you really care for it, you love it, you respect it, and you value it. Value the money that you already have. It might not be what you're really desiring, but start with being grateful for what you already have. Every time I pay for something, I'm grateful I can do it. Every time I buy groceries, I say, thank you, money, for allowing me to eat all this delicious, healthy food. I'm so grateful. Remember to respect your money. Don't throw it away or be dismissive towards it. Value every little part of money, even a penny. Value all of money, just like you would a friend. And remember that it's there to support you. When you go to leave a tip at a restaurant, don't be scared to tip a lot. Remember that money always comes back to you when you spend it. Don't be afraid to spend it. And I don't mean like go off and spend all your money. I just mean try and tap into that feeling when maybe you're feeling scarcity, like, I don't know if I should really leave $7 instead of $5 for a tip. Leave the extra $2. Create this energetic love for money that it's always there for you. You don't have to be afraid to spend it. And the more that you energetically give it away, it will come back to you. Remember that it's always there. I have this great visual I do where I just picture myself in this money grab machine. And there's always money flying around me. All I have to do is grab some. It's always around me. And by picturing that, I live in this abundance with money. I live with this happiness and excitement around money. Like, oh, it's always there. I just need to grab it. There's no scarcity with money. There's literally so much money in this world. You have to tap into that feeling that you belong to money. Money can come to you easily. Remember that money is your best friend. Remember to value it, respect it, love it. When you go to spend money, don't spend with this hesitation and this scarcity in your mind. You're probably going to buy whatever it is you're going to buy anyways, right? So instead of being fearful of money and worrying about it and thinking, oh, I shouldn't have bought that. Why did I buy that? Oh, should I have tipped that much? I used to think like that. I used to be so afraid of spending money. And instead, when I go to leave a tip now, I give them 25%, 30%. I'm not afraid to give and share money. I know it's coming back to me. Or when I buy myself something special, I'm not afraid to hand over that money. I don't fret about it for days, like, should I have bought that? Maybe I should return that. That wasn't a good idea. Do I deserve that? No, you do deserve that. If it fits in your budget and you already know that you can buy it, accept it, love it, buy it with passion and love. Don't be afraid to spend that money on yourself. Now, obviously, I'm not saying go spend all the money in your bank, but if you're going to be spending that money anyways, hand it over with love. Hand it over with respect for the money. And hand it over knowing it's coming back to you. It's like breathing. I've heard this analogy that money is like air. It's always around you. You don't have to think about it. It's this resource that's always available to us. But when you're in the mindset of lack and scarcity, you stop seeing that. And so remember to look at money with love in your heart. Respect it. And when you're handing it over, get rid of that fearful mindset that it's not going to come back to you. Hand it over with a smile on your face and be like, this feels so good. I love spending money because I know it's coming right back to me. I'm going to tell you a story about my sister and her ability to overcome that feeling of lack and scarcity. One day we were on the phone talking and she was worried about money, and we were talking about how to move beyond that fear of money and to visualize money supporting us, visualize money being there for her. And she immediately tapped into this feeling like, I know it's supporting me. I can feel it. She's like, I see it actually. I see myself going into my purse, reaching out for my wallet, and there's all this money there. So much money to support me, more than I ever needed. And I'm spending the money with a smile on my face, being able to take vacations with my family, being able to just enjoy the money and know that there's so much more always coming to me. I was like, wow, what a powerful, vision that is. And not only was it a vision, she could feel it. She felt like what that was like to reach into her wallet and have all this money. She tapped into the feeling of abundance. It's not just the money, but it's what it represents. The feeling of freedom, love, abundance, being able to care and experience beautiful things with her family. She felt that in her heart. And I was like, yes, tap into that every time you're feeling scarcity. Know that that is true. That is real. And so fast forward a few months, she literally had the extra money. Her company reorganized her pay, and she was abundant with money. They were taking trips, her and her family, regularly. And not only was she spending the money on her home and redecorating, it was always coming back to her. When she would spend it, even more would come. So when she would spend it, she didn't have to feel guilty about it, right? Because she knew there was more coming. She could just enjoy the experience of spending money, feeling taken care of by money, and knowing that money was always flowing to her. So I want you to remember, if you're stuck in this place of fear, lack, and scarcity, that you can make money your best friend. Remember to love money. Respect, value it. Know that it's always there supporting you. If it helps, to say good morning and good night to money. Tell money how much you love it, how grateful you are for supporting you, and for always coming to you when you need it. So I hope that this video was helpful today and that you learned something about changing your vibration around money, even if it's that one visual of the grab machine, or sending money love. Change the vibration and the thoughts and the feelings that you have about money, and your whole world can change. All right, thank you so much for watching this video. I truly appreciate it as always. And I want you to know that if you're feeling stuck right now, that you have the ability to change. Remember that mindset that I used to have of being afraid of money and thinking that I didn't deserve it. and thinking that it was bad and evil, compared to the love that I have for money now. It's totally possible to change your mindset, to change how you feel about money, and to attract this world of abundance, this world of love, to be this spiritual good person, and also be abundantly wealthy and free.